June. Can you believe it? It's June. Normally I don't do TBRs on my channel because I'm a mood reader and I feel a little bit constrained when I do a TBR, but I have noticed that for the past couple of months, every time I finish a book, I come into my bedroom and I sit on the floor and I stare at my bookshelves for approximately 30 minutes, wondering what book to read. So I decided to start doing a suggestion, a TBR suggestion, if you will. This is not going to be the blueprint for what I'm going to be reading in the month of June, but this is going to give you an idea of what I want to read. So hi, welcome to my June TBR and currently reading. Let's get started. So first we have Valor by John Gwynne. This is book 2 in the Faithful and the Fallen series. I read book 1 in April. I really liked it. There's a lot of things in this series. There is the stereotypical good and bad god. There is this prophecy of this coming god war between the gods, and instead of these gods fighting like amongst each other, you know, just by themselves, there are going to be these kind of avatars of the gods. So think like the good avatar and the bad avatar. On the ground with the humans, there is this ongoing war with the giants, and we are following a long cast of characters. Thankfully, this book has the cast of characters at the beginning, and it doesn't end. It just keeps fucking going. There's so many characters in this, and it's so massive and huge and political, and I loved the first one, and I want to read the second one. Next, we have Play With Me by Becca Mack. This is book 2 in the Playing for Keeps series. I loved book 1, Consider Me. It is fan-fucking-tastic. One of my favorite reads that I've read this year. This is a hockey romance series. I believe this one is following Garrett and Carter from the first book, Carter Beckett, the one we love. Delicious Carter Beckett that he is, his little sister. So it's like best friend's little sister. I am a little bit hesitant because I loved book 1 so much, but I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna give it a rowdy little shot, and I hope that I fucking love it, because I think that I will. Next is a 5-star prediction, The Right Move by Liz Tom Ford. This is book 2 in What happened there? This is book 2 in the Windy City series. I really liked book 1, which is Mile High. That's what I'm thinking it is. I'm looking in the mirror up at my bookshelves. It's right there, Mile High. Yes, I loved Mile High. This is following the heroine from the first book's brother, Ryan, who I have heard is the perfect man, like the perfect specimen of man. And I am so down for that. And the heroine in this book is the heroine from the first book's friend, Andy, and I really liked her in the first book as well, and I anticipate loving it. It's a basketball romance. I'm so down for it. I'm in my sports era, okay? Next, we have some manga. We have Vinland Saga book 2. I read book 1 in May. It was a reread. I now have book 2. This is a Viking revenge manga. We're following our main character Thorfinn, who is on a quest to avenge his father's death. But there is also some real Viking history that is littered throughout it, and I think it's delicious, and I'm so excited to read book 2. Next, we have Before I Let Go by Kennedy Ryan. This was gifted to me by the lovely Monika from Pardon This Book Addict. I will have her channel linked down below. You should go check her out. She's fabulous. Thank you, Monika. You want me to cry, don't you? You do. You want me to cry. You want me to sob. The only thing that I know about this one is that it is about this husband and wife who are kind of starting to veer away from each other and somehow find their way back to one another. I've heard it's a crier. I heard it's gonna make me sob. I've seen videos of people who have finished this book and they are just like blubbering, and I'm so down for that. I need some heartbreak. Break my heart. Thank you. And also, this cover is fucking gorgeous. Okay, next we have Then Came You by Lisa Kleypas. This is book 1 in the Gamblers of Craven series. I read book 2 last month. That was a mistake. I loved book 2. It was fantastic. So now I'm kind of backtracking and I'm gonna read book 1 because I really want to read book 1. This is Lily and Alec's story, which I did meet in book 2, and I loved Lily. She was known as like Lawless Lily. Baby please, she sounds yummy. I'm so excited for that one. And the last of the books that I want to get to that I'm not already currently reading is Rogue Protocol. This is book 3 in the Murderbot Diaries by Martha Wells. I'm moving through these on audiobook. They're novella-sized adult sci-fis, and I am absolutely loving it. It almost feels like cozy sci-fi to me. In this, we are following this creation called Murderbot that is part human, part robot, and it's supposed to be controlled by this thing called the governor module, but it has since hacked the governor module and it is sentient. It can make its own decisions. It is a free agent and I love it so much. Its attitude is kind of really lazy. It wants to go sit in the corner and watch movies all day, but it can't. It has to interact with us lowly humans, and it's just so charming and heartwarming and lovely, and I'm having so much fun listening to them, so I'm wanting to get to book 3. For the books that I'm currently reading 3. The first one being Beauty and the Beast by Gabrielle Suzanne Bardot de Villeneuve. Very long name. This is the classic Beauty and the Beast story. I wanted to read it because so many of my favorite books are based on Beauty and the Beast, or everybody's like, oh my gosh, this is like a Beauty and the Beast retelling, and I wanted to read the actual Beauty and the Beast. 114, I'm like right here, okay? This is the, I don't know what edition this is, but it's super cool. It's got like pop-ups and shit in it, and it's illustrated. It's fantastic. I'm right here. I have been right here for the past like 2 months. It is very different from the Disney story. I'm enjoying it, but it's very different from the Disney story. So I'm enjoying this one, and I'm still wanting to get through it, so I'm currently reading that. Been reading it for months now. I'm also currently reading Lover Avenged by J.R. Ward. This is book 7 in the Black Dagger Brotherhood series. 7, I think? I'm on page 74. We're right here, right at the beginning. This is Revenge's story, and I'm really enjoying it so far. There is a trigger warning for substance abuse. I feel like substance abuse in this series is like commonplace at this point, but I'm enjoying it. And last, for the currently reading and for my June TBR, we have this bitch. This thing that has been haunting me since the day it came out. Fourth Wing. I got the pretty edition. I'm on page 8. I am doing a dedicated reading vlog for this, which should be going up this Sunday. So if you're seeing this on the day that this is posted, it's coming up in a couple days, baby. But I am on page 8. I have no thoughts so far, except for this thing is gorgeous and I'm so excited and I hope it lives up to the hype, but we shall see. We shall see. So those are all of the books that I am wanting to get to in the month of June. Will I? Will I not? Who the hell knows? But I hope I do, because there's some good ones over there. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a fan-fucking-tastic day, gorgeous, and I will see you next time.